Hi guys, it's me again, Juliana, and today we're gonna talk a little bit about trauma. Um, the last time we talked about it, the brain and how the brain's developed. Um, the brain in kids with some type of trauma is developed a little bit different. As you can see in this diagram, um, the areas that are more developed in a typical development is different than a developmental trauma brain. The area that's accessed the most is more developed. So it makes sense that the survival area is more developed because that's the area that the child is accessing the most. Um, like we mentioned last week, the cortex area is underdeveloped because they are constantly flipping the lid and they need to access the survival area due to the trauma. This is a TED talk and is about 15-16 minutes long and is phenomenal. I highly recommend you guys accessing it so you can learn more about trauma. I really like this analogy between a child behavior and an iceberg. We do not need to know what's going on in a child's brain, the trauma related to that. What we need to know is that there is something, an underlying reason. We are not in a school setting, we are not prepared to deal with the trauma or with deeper internal issues. But we are prepared and we can prepare ourselves to deal with what we can see with the child behavior. Uh, so we need to know that there is some underlying issues, and we need to implement strategies to help the students succeed at school. Um, so here you have an idea that what I'm talking about. What is inside? Is a child feeling loved, satisfied? Are they feel like they belong? Do they feel loved? Do they feel attached? Did they eat breakfast? Are they hungry? Are they thirsty? Do they feel clean? Do they feel dirty? Those are basic needs. And if those basic needs are not being met, we're going to see more behavior. So, what can we do? Well, we build a foundation at school. And the same at home. We do the same thing at home. We set the tone, a very caring but firm tone, a consistent way to approach behavior and to approach what they need to do. We explicitly teach and practice all the expectations. We do that at home and at school. So if at home the expectation is to turn the TV off at 8 and take a shower or brush your teeth, go to bed, uh, we practice those. We teach what that means and we practice those. We, something that's very, very important, we take care of ourselves because if we are not doing well, we cannot take care of the children. Uh, so either at school, at home, we must take care of ourselves. And a child's behavior trauma can become our trauma as well. Um, it can cause a lot of stress. So we have to take care of ourselves, and we have to find a ways to relieve the stress. Uh, in my opinion, the biggest thing for schools when it comes to building a foundation with students is to build a relevant, trustworthy, and genuine relationship with students. And I found this little strategy, and in theory, it's very simple. It's called 2 by 10. It's spending 2 minutes a day for 10 consecutive days, so like 2 weeks, conversing with one student on any subject that that student has selected. Yes, you're probably thinking, when am I going to do this at school? Yes, we have to be creative. It has to be something we do before school, after school, during lunch, during those precious minutes in transition time. Uh, if they are in kindergarten, maybe something that we do during rest time. but this has been proven to be very successful. Uh, in my classroom, it's pretty easy to do this. Oops, sorry guys. In my classroom, it's pretty easy to do that just because I have more flexibility. But in the general education classroom, I can see that being a problem to find the time. But we can be creative and find the time. And maybe it's not going to be the classroom teacher that's going to be doing that strategy. Maybe it's going to be a paraprofessional or someone in the secretary, one of the secretaries, someone else at school going to be implementing some strategy like that. If you want to learn more about the strategy, these two articles are very good articles and they're pretty easy readers. Um, my last slide is a quote that I like. It says, "Do not go where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail." Uh, the idea I get from this quote is that we need to get out of our comfort zone. We need to break the mold and go where other teachers may have not gone yet with the student to develop that relationship, to do what we need to do to develop a strong relationship with students to help them succeed. Now, one thing we need to remember about relationship is not, oh, let's just do 2 days, 2 minutes, 10 days, and then that's it. We all know that when it comes to relationship, we are constantly investing and reinvesting. Um, So I hope you find a way in your classroom or at home to continue to improve the relationship we have with the kids around you. And hopefully that you're going to be able to see some improvement in their behaviors. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.